Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta and the ArchieLuxury channel. Today guys, I want to discuss something a little bit unsavory. Okay, I want to discuss this with the audience, and I don't want to point any fingers, but yeah, let's discuss the nasty side to the coronavirus. Okay, coronavirus. It's a deadly pandemic which was created by the Chinese military as a form of warfare, and it basically got out of the cage. It's become very volatile. It's infected Chinese, and it's gone ballistic. Now. I want to talk about the ugly side to the coronavirus, and this is the unspeakable. We don't discuss it. She who must be obeyed. She who must be obeyed. What are we talking about? Let me tell you the grubby, nasty truth. See, we all have this idea, Swiss watches, handcrafted in workshops in Switzerland. There's a guy there on 100,000 a year who's making little wheels and sprockets. That's what we've been told, man. That's the way. That's the mojo, man. That's the mojo. Let me kind of explain to you the reality about the commercial world. See, what actually happens is the Swiss watch that advertising sells you, what they don't quite tell you is a lot of parts are sourced from factories, not necessarily in Europe. Okay? And this is the reality. To give you an example, Patek Philippe. I'm a Patek Philippe man. And Patek doesn't hide this. Their box, the big mahogany box, it's not actually made in Switzerland by craftsmen. It's not made in the Louis Vuitton factory. No, it actually comes from Thailand. Now, that's in fact, on some of the Patek Philippe boxes, underneath it says made in Thailand. No, nothing, not trying to hold. Now, that's the box. That's with Patek. Now, the truth is, some of these brands, they actually make a few cogs, wheels, sprockets in China. In China, that's exactly it. They do make this stuff in China because, the honest truth is, they gotta bring down costs. They gotta bring down costs. That's what they gotta do. They gotta bring down costs. They can't keep the high and mighty. They can't just keep stuff coming out of Switzerland. They gotta make it. They gotta make a lot of this shit in low-cost countries. Okay, Omega has made certain bracelet bits in China. The real truth is, if we really scratch under the surface, there's actually quite a lot of wheels and cogs out of many brands that are actually made in the CPP, the CCCP, the Communist Manifesto. It's unfortunate, I gotta tell you this. This is the reality. It's the commercial world, but we all like to think that there's a Swiss guy, a 60 to 90-year-old Swiss guy who makes wheels and sprockets on 100,000 a year with full benefits. Well, that may be a little bit of a stretch. Now, under Swiss law, a certain amount of the watches needs to be made in Switzerland. They need to be assembled there. They need to be regulated there, etc., etc., etc. But wake up and smell the roses. Wake up and smell the roses if you think everything is made in Switzerland. For a lot of these brands here, particularly the, how do we put it, less expensive brands, they make a lot of these wheels in China. Yes, a lot of the wheels, they're made all over the world, and this is the commercial reality. So I've got to tell you, these factories have closed. A lot of them have closed the doors. Closed. So I think this coronavirus is going to have this pandemic is going to have a huge impact on supply, because the nasty truth is a lot of the wristwatches parts are made in China. I didn't want to say it. I was sipping the Kool-Aid. I wasn't going to say it, but hey, man, coronavirus is really good for ratings, and hey, I'm running out of ideas, so I got to tell you the truth. Yeah, a lot of the sprockets and cogs, it's like Spacely sprockets, on the Jetsons. Yeah, they're actually made overseas. Yeah. So it may be hand assembled in Switzerland, but a lot of these cogs, and they use a management tool called just-in-time stock control, just-in-time production. So instead of having oodles and oodles of these sprockets in stock, it's just in time. Okay, yeah, just in time. So I gotta be totally honest with you. A lot of these makers, particularly the mid-tier, lower-end makers, they rely on a lot of parts which wouldn't be made by that 85-year-old Swiss guy on the bench, with that string, that thing he pulls to, that they're actually made in, in a factory in China. Okay, I'm confessing, I'm telling you the ugly, nasty truth. That is the reality. I'm sorry, had to be said. So in other words, a lot of production's going to be stopped because the sprockets, the bits, the expensive bits to make, they're paying blokes in China to make them. It's highly confidential. It's like you get a car, a modern car today. You get a Mercedes, you get a Jaguar, BMW, you get these cars, and if you actually pull the damn thing apart and find out where it was made, it's actually a very international thing, because there's a company that makes a certain spring for the seat, there's a company that makes the switchgear, there's a company that does it, and a lot of it, because it's awarded to tenders on the lowest cost possible basis, it's done in some of these nasty countries with communist kind of leaders. And unfortunately, the old Swiss guy, that's purely for promotional purposes, okay? And I'm sure the higher end brands, they would have that old Swiss guy to make the little sprockets. Yeah, I'm sure they do, see? It's the lesser brands that are gonna really be hit in the stomach. So I gotta be totally honest with you there. This is the ugly truth. If China closes down, the whole world is fucked. Production, I'm sorry to say this to you, but the guy that used to make these little sprockets, he doesn't exist anymore. Okay, so basically the whole world has become mechanized, and although we see the ad, the ad where the guy's pulling that thing and he's making wheels, It's actually a it's actually a factory. There's a factory in China that actually does that shit since the 90s. Okay, this is the reality. I'm sorry to tell you, don't scratch too hard, or the horrible truth will come out. So yeah, if this China thing doesn't fix itself up, we're kind of fucked. Okay, and yeah. So I just wanted to put it out there, the awful truth. Yeah. So guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends, put some nasty comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. I want to promote KK Design, which is a San Diego-based interior designer who specializes in full-service residential and boutique-style commercial spaces from start to finish. Reach her and check out her work at www.katek.design. Kate K all the way. I want to introduce a new company. This is Fame City Property Solutions. That's correct. They're located in Northeast Ohio. And Fame City Property Solutions replaces non-efficient lights with energy-saving LED lighting. Now, I got to tell you, the guys at Fame City, they will install energy-saving LED lights at office buildings, commercial warehouses, home improvement stores, grocery stores, schools, parking lots, and other residential homes. Now, you can email these guys at famecitypropertysolutions@gmail.com. That's all one word there. famecitypropertysolutions@gmail.com.